Yeah, we got quite a few drivers, and yeah, it's a lot more than last week, which is nice.
Fantastic to hear.
Okay, and then once we're in, I'll give the intro.
Was it Leica who won the D1 championship in the end?
I don't know. I think it was he won D4. Yeah, I think he won D4 already. So I don't even know who won Division 1. I know it was a close battle, so
Yeah, it went right to the wire.
So once everybody loads in, I'll give the intro. There we go. I'll be giving the intro pretty quick here. My computer's muted. There we go. Alright, and welcome back everybody to OFR Division 4. This is the final race of the season that we're having here, and then we're going to take a week break off, and then we're going to be right back with preseason. But for now, we're here at Silverstone. For commentary, you got Bob's Your Uncle 77 and Will here again. So Will, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm so pumped for this race.
And we got a very, very large grid here today. Larger than last week, which is really, really nice. And I'm hoping to see some nice overtaking maneuvers as we've usually seen the last few weeks. So hopefully we can keep it exciting.
You know what I always say, Bob? Big grids, big battles, big fun. That's what we're here for.
That's honestly proven true the last few times we've had a massive grid on Division 4, because there's a lot of good battles. We got a Renault, I think, who has spun out of the pit lane. Is that Varmesto or is that Show Crime?
I can't tell actually, because they're both up and running now on their outlaps.
Though it was the one that's in the back, so yeah, it was
Show Crime.
Yeah, it was Show Crime, so hopefully he didn't screw up his tires that much. But we got Jedi right now leading the pack of the drivers who are going to be out on an out lap right now, so we're going to ride on board with him, as he is the Haas driver for this weekend, along with End Eve. I don't know if he's raced in this league before. Sorry if I butchered the name. I don't mean to butcher anybody's name. And so, yeah, he's just going to start here on board. Would you like to commentate over his lap?
End of E53, yeah?
No, Jedi.
Jedi?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure thing, I can do that.
Yep, he's just
Oh, he gets a big lock up and manages to get the car down to third gear. You want to rev out third and then get down the gears second or reverse just to get the turn, and then back up to third to avoid the wheel spin, and then the power down for the straight. Really important to get a good exit here, otherwise you lose time. All the way down to Brooklands. Braking about the 50-metre board. Oh, he locks up again. You want to be closer to the apex there, and then wide enough to get a good entry into this right-hander now. You want to be up into fourth gear like he has done there, short shifting to avoid wheel spin. And try and hug the right-hand side a bit more than that, just to reduce the tyre scrubbing off of the speed. It should be... Oh, he's not flat through there. The little lift there for Jedi through that corner. As we plunge into Maggots and Beckett's, into the left, into the right. The rear sliding away a little bit and keeps it in 7th all the way down until he shifts to 5th for the slowest part, as he gets a good exit. DRS straight away, wide open for the straight. I mean, he is approaching someone on their outlap ahead of them. I think that's super bouncy, but hopefully he will get out of the way. And the rear just doesn't look too planted for Jedi.
And he invalidates. That is unfortunate for him.
And he locks up again. I don't think he's strung a good lap together here. We'll have to wait and see.
He
his time
invalidated.
crosses the line.
And same with Santu. Same with Santu. He's also invalidated, and he spins out of the final few turns here.
Yeah,
And
he's just going to wait there on the grass, I think, until he gets a clear.
I think the only one who's going to cross the line right now with a valid lap is Havoc. So Havoc crosses the line, and I think Leica has also crossed the line. He comes in with a... So Havoc's out-qualified Leica for now. Some drivers are now starting to pile in some laps. We got Bondavin and Show Crime.
Young Stinson now coming out in his out lap, and we know from D1 that Stinson can be incredibly strong here in qualifying.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we know that for sure, but he's invalidated on the out lap, but he's valid now as he starts his hot lap, and he invalidates coming through the first turn, so
it's so easy to take too much on the inside there.
I'm gonna ride on board with Super Bounties. He's just gone through Maggots and Beckett's, so he's just coming down the hangar straight towards Stowe, and he's just gonna... He doesn't lock up, shifts down to 5th gear.
He could have been a little bit earlier on the power there, I think, on the exit, but he's keeping it clean.
Yeah, fairly clean so far. As long as you can keep it on the track, you're good. So he's gonna cross the line with the fastest lap.
And that's the fastest time. And Jedi immediately takes it away from him by 4 thousandths of a second.
Did he have the? Did Jedi have the slipstream? Possibly. Maybe he might be within that range of a slipstream. Oh, I guess that.
Yeah, but I think the dirty will be helping it. Would have been hurting him through Maggots Beckett's as well.
Yeah, I'm watching Santu right now. I think he's on a cooldown lap right now. Vilsec just comes across with the fastest time on the mediums, no less. I did hear rumors going around that he was going to start on the mediums earlier today. And then Lord Zed, who raced in
goes 4 tenths faster.
Yeah, but he had a unfortunate end to his D3 run earlier today, due to overtaking the safety car, I think. And Stinson, I think he's on a cooldown lap right now. He's got low fuel right now. So I'm gonna see who else. Varmesto, he's currently on an out lap right now. He's on the soft tire. And from what I've heard from him, he hasn't been able to run as well on this track as he did last week at Suzuka. So hopefully he can string together a good quality lap to try and prove that he's got his pace. So, yeah.
I think young Stinson, is on a hot lap as he's coming through Maggots Beckett's.
Is he? Last I checked, his ZRS was very low. He's invalidated.
Well, he's in ERS 0, but he still seems to be pushing. He's got around 80% ERS.
Varmesto, he's just come around the first few turns. He's gonna come into this turn here. He's gonna drop it in the second, up to third. Gets on the power, takes quite a bit of curb, and he's got the DRS wide open. And now he's gonna come through Brooklands, and he sets a purple first sector right there. But I wonder if it's like that for anybody who sets their personal best. But so far he's just gone through turn 8, now towards turn 9.
So close to the right hand side there as he comes through there, just trying to reduce the
briefly lifts off. To me, it really comes down to a confidence thing to see if you can go flat out through that turn there.
Yeah, I think it's also going to play into setup as well. I mean, from my experience when I've raced in leagues here at Silverstone, I've been taking that corner flat, but you've also got to worry about if you do run a little bit too wide, carrying a bit too much speed. You don't want to get your lap invalidated.
Yeah, exactly. It really does come down to a confidence thing around this track in like certain areas where you could go flat out.
I think perhaps maybe we'll see as later on into the session. Now everybody starts to set banker times.
Yeah,
they may start taking a few more risks, trying to eke out a few more tenths of a second. But obviously that's going to push them more towards the risk of getting an invalidation. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, Varmesto just crossed the line. He sets a 125.4, so really good lap time from Varmesto. I'm going to ride on board with Havoc as he's, I think, on a hot lap right now. He's just coming through I don't remember what turns those are, but he's in
Brooklands right
now. He's in Brooklands towards Loffield. Hopefully he can get a nice exit out of Loffield, as that will always be a very, very good thing to have,
Look
is a
pretty
nice
clean.
exit. Now, will he be able
Let's
to
see,
take...
will he go flat?
Will he go
So a yellow
flat?
flag splashing as well.
He does, I think.
That was flat. That was
He
flat.
goes
And
flat,
who's
so
that
that's going
ahead
to
of
gain
him?
him some
That's
good time.
Mesto. I think he's had a bit of trouble.
No, he's just letting him by, I think, as he's not on a hot lap right now, so... But yeah, Havoc sets a purple middle sector right there, so he's pushing hard right now, and from my knowledge, he's a really good driver around this track.
Just to mention as well, Vilsack, I mean, he's in third position right now, but he's only 4/10 off the fastest time, and I think I'm right in saying that he actually set his fastest time on the mediums, right?
Yes, he did. And Havoc crosses with a 125.666. Yikes. He's got the number of the devil.
But I'm right in thinking, I think that around Silverstone, the tire delta for the gap between the softs and the mediums is about 6 to 7 tenths. So, I mean, if he can do that on a medium, then I think he should be into the 124s if he were to do a soft one.
Yeah, Cam's just crossing the line right now. He's just starting his hot lap, as earlier he had a crash or something like that. Sadly, I don't think we caught it earlier, so... But it's good that he managed to...
and this is a fantastic first sector. I don't know, I haven't got the telemetry up, but it looked like he kept it so clean. No lock-ups, no wheel spin.
Yeah, as long as you don't lock up, you're good around this area.
Are we riding on board with him now?
Yeah, I'm riding on board with him right now, and yeah, he's having a really good lap right now. He's just gone through
he's
Loffield.
Really hooking this up. And look, he's well to the right-hand side there as well, just trying to reduce the distance, and we'll see if he can take it flat as he gets all the way over to the left to
and he does.
Really open up the corner, and he does take it completely flat, and he stays within the white lines, most importantly. Let's see if he can absolutely nail Maggotts Beckett's now.
Though, what I want to... He took a lot more curb upon exit compared to Havoc, who I think kept it tighter.
I think he's got a fantastic exit there. He's already up into 8th gear, DRS wide open.
We got a yellow flag behind him right now, but...
And he's taken that very quickly indeed. I'm going to be very disappointed if this doesn't turn out to be a fast lap with the way that I've been hyping it, and that wasn't fantastic to the third sector. He's a little bit wide, but he's going to cross the line, and it's only going to be a 125.6.
So it's just a bit faster than Havoc. So he splits the two Mercedes, and yeah, the only two drivers who haven't set a lap time right now is Stinson and Morphus, who is new to the league. He raced earlier in D3.
Do we think Stinson could be sandbagging here? Just trying, well, not sandbagging, but just keeping his cards close to his chest.
I don't know. I don't know if he would be wanting to sandbag, because I think, if I'm correct, he's not in the title fight anymore for the championship, if I'm correct. Because I think Leica needed to score 4 or more points, or for Stinson to be in the fight, he needed to win, which he did, but Leica needed to finish with less than 4 points for Stinson to still be in the fight. But Leica got 12 points. So, and Stinson invalidates again.
Oh no, is he going to have a chance to get a lap in here?
Could we see
still going on though?
Could we see possibly a Lewis Hamilton moment almost?
Perhaps. That'd be very interesting to see, because I think he will. He should comfortably have enough time if he has a decent, keeps a decent pace up, boxes this lap, and then comes back out for an out lap. But we'll see. Yeah. I mean, it would be very entertaining trying to see Stinson fight his way forward from the back, knowing the pace that he has.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who I want to ride on board with. I'm going to ride on board with Morphus right now. One of the newer guys right now. He's just coming around the final turns here, and he's about to start his hot lap, and he's coming through, and he's gonna go through Abby right now. Is he gonna invalidate? No, but he loses just a little bit of speed, but not too much, and he's gonna break just in between that 100-meter board. Gets a decent exit out. Now he's gonna...
And Stinson hasn't pit, so I think he's just going straight on for another hot lap now.
He might have put in more fuel. But, yeah, Morphus, he's running fairly smoothly right now, but he's got a... From what I've heard, he's got a big setup full of stuff. But, yeah, I heard he was also having a bit of issues during D3. Or, well, I saw he was having a few issues during D3. Varmesto comes in with the fastest lap, a 124.9.
First car into the 124s.
Yeah, we only saw, I think, a few drivers hit the 124s in D3, or maybe we didn't even see any. I couldn't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, Morphus, he's flowing fairly smooth right now. His sector 1 was like or sector 2 was like a 104. So hopefully he can come across the line with a very good lap time. He's still got quite a bit of time on his hands. So he's just coming around the final corner now. And he's going to cross the line with a 128. So that's 2 seconds that separate 14th and 13th right now. Stinson, he still hasn't set a lap time. I'm just seeing where he is now. And he's just coming through Stowe, I think, right there.
Not going to have enough fuel to do another lap. It's going to be touch and go here for him.
Yeah.
He's clearly using the pit assist. He goes full throttle into the pit entry.
He is not happy right now.
He is not hanging about, that's for sure.
That is one angry Dutchman. Hopefully he can recover and set some new lap time, but he's only got less than 2 minutes, so he's got to be quick when it comes to coming out of the pits.
But this is the thing, if he has a fast out lap, he is going to wear through those tyres and not going to do him any favours in the race, or in his out lapper.
Yeah, I'm spectating Havoc right now. He's just coming down, I think that's the Wellington straight right there. Yeah, it is. And Stinson retires, so he's going to start from last place.
Wow.
So we're going to possibly see... We're going to see one of the best guys in the league fight his way through the pack. And Havoc, so far, he is trying to battle it out for trying to just take that pole position, but he's on a good lap right now. He's just coming through Meggetts and Beckett's right now. And he's about to cross the timeline. He sets a purple middle sector, so he's on a good pace right now. I'll be intrigued to see what he comes across with. But here he comes. He's just about to come through the final chicane here. He's coming around the final corner, and he's going to cross the line with a 125.3. That's a really good lap there from Havoc. And
see, we've got Zed, Bondvin, and Vilsack all on out laps, but doesn't look like Vilsack's going to get round.
Where is he?
Bondvin will be able to start his lap. I'm not sure if Zed will either.
Yeah, Vilsack won't be able to. He's on the softs right now, so Vilsack is going to start on the mediums. Let's just see.
Bondvin has made it round. He comes through the first sector.
I wonder what Stinson will do for his tires, because he's been actually keeping us interested on his tire strategies over the last few weeks. And I wonder if he's going to start on the hards or maybe the mediums. Considering he's at the back of the pack and he's going to want to try and fight his way through. He's going to have
that free tire choice, so it's going to be interesting to see. We could probably get a strategic advantage over his rivals if he plays this properly.
Yeah, and Vilsack just retired.
So wide there that he's actually just touching the grass a little bit. Now coming into Meggetts Beckett's.
Ugh. Yeah, this is one of the more this is like the most difficult area of the track, in my opinion. You just got to have so much confidence when coming out of that area there, so hopefully a lot of drivers are able to show that they have that confidence through Meggetts and Beckett's, as that is one of the most crucial parts, in my opinion, that you need in order to do well here. And Bondavin, he crosses the line with a
Bondavin can't improve.
126.382, so not bad.
Can't improve his position though. He's going to stay in 11th, but that's the best spot strategically to start. He will have free tyre choice, so.
Yeah, and we got one driver still on an outlap, but so yeah.
Hopefully the glitch won't occur. There is a glitch though, however, when in this final time that you can actually do an outlap and start a flying lap. So we'll hope.
Unless he just goes into the pits and then retires when he goes in.
I mean,
but
looking
yeah,
at his dash,
Varmesto.
He's got 9.7 laps of fuel in, so I think he's just trying to get a feel for the race. But having 9 or so laps of fuel in on the softs, does that mean he wants to start in the mediums and he wants to get a feel for how the softs are going to behave at the end of this stint, at the end of the race, perhaps?
Possibly.
I may be reading too much into that, but it's a theory.
Yeah, it's a theory. Yeah, he's going to cross the line, so I wonder if the game will just shut him down or something.
Let's hope so. Let's see.
And
some crazy things. No, yeah, see, it's a glitch. You could set a hot lap here.
Yeah, but there's only like 27 seconds remaining, so.
Yeah, I don't think he'll get away with it.
No, it'll probably cut him off midway through, and he locks up. But so far,
there's
right
no
now,
improve.
Yeah.
Anyway, with that first sector. Just stealing the slipstream from Super Bounty's AI there.
Yeah.
He's not even far to the right hand side when he turns in there. He takes a very different line from the other drivers.
Oh, and it just cuts him off.
It
just cut him off. Though Varmesto, he's going to take pole position though, so somebody who I heard earlier was saying that he won't be doing that well. He takes pole position, followed by Lord Zed, Santu, Laika, Havoc, Vilsec, Cam, Jedi, Super Bounty, Showcrime, Bondavin, Count, Endive, Morphus, and then Stinson, who couldn't set a lap time, unfortunately.
I think a few drivers are going to be pretty disappointed with themselves there. I think Havoc and Cam would have been looking to be further up, as would Laika. Laika would probably be wanting to be in the fight for pole position, but he's almost half a second adrift. But yeah, I'm sure Varmesto is very happy with himself right now with a 124.9. The only driver into the 1 minute 24s.
Yeah, though if Stinson set a lap time, he would have been up there as well, I think. Like, he's got 100%. That pace. He's got the pace, so hopefully we could see a very, very strong comeback from him. DNF zones, as
should add a bit of excitement to this race.
Yeah, DNF zones. Where do you think DNF zones will be? I always ask this.
A DNF zone? That's a new term. I think term 1 is going to be Spin Central.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw Mattia actually out there this morning putting a little bit of oil down. So we'll have to see.
We don't even have a Ferrari, I think.
Banana comes out there, but
yeah, we have no Ferrari drivers in this race, so maybe because of that, maybe Mattia Binotto was like, all right, let's pour some oil down. Although so far, I don't think it's affected anybody.
Well, we have had a 30-second intermission between the qualifying and the race, and we know from Mario how speedy a cunning Italian can be. So we'll have to watch out because he could well have already got it done by now. But
yep, all right.
We'll see. But we're going to 5 lights already.
And it's lights out and away we go.
It's lights out and away we go. And Varmesto, he gets a good start, but so does Zed. Varmesto immediately covers him off. And there we go. Mattia strikes.
We got two people. Mattia Binotto
as well as Bondavin. And there's a 5-second time penalty for Morphus for a severe collision with Bondavin. And could we see a safety car from that? I don't think so, because both drivers are now back on track, and they may have even escaped without damage here.
Stinson, look at how many positions Stinson has gained.
And Stinson's up to P9, and I think
He's already
it's got to
gained.
be P8 as he's gone down the inside of Show Crime. Show
He's
Crime
already
runs
got that
wide,
many.
and he's got that position.
Oh, and
As
Santu was one of the drivers
Show
involved as
Crime fight
well.
each other.
Santu was one of the
And
drivers that
yeah,
spun.
Santu has fallen right back to 13th. Let's hope he doesn't have any damage.
He fell for Mattia Bonotto's trap.
But Mattia, as highly as there's yellow flag to sector 2. Cam,
no! What happened there?
Cam, no! As Cam retires. Oh.
No, what happened there, Cam?
That is not good news for Cam. We're already down to 14 drivers. Let's see if there's any VSC or safety car that comes out for that. But
Stinson's P7 right now. He's gained 8 positions right now.
We have a yellow flag in sector 3, and is that Morphus? Morphus is off. He's in the gravel.
Yeah, he's been having trouble this weekend with this circuit, so hopefully he can recover smoothly.
I can only hope and pray that we get a race anything like D1, because it was absolutely thrilling here at the Silverstone circuit for OFR.
Yeah, and so far Stinson, he's making a comeback right now. He's got the comeback underway already.
He's pressuring his Mercedes teammate here as well.
And I wonder if they are good buddies, but I wonder if there are any team orders between the two right now.
We'll have to wait and see, as Leica's just trying to keep in touch with Barmesto, but he's pulling away. We got the predicted pit stop strategies.
I haven't seen any. And Stinson spins! Stinson
spun! Spinson!
The young Spinson has struck.
The young Spinson has lived up to his namesake given to him by me at the Japanese Grand Prix, not by some guy in the comments of the D1 stream at Silverstone earlier yesterday. And Show Crime picks up a 3-second time penalty. Multiple warnings, and Spinson's gone again. Those tyres quite clearly not cooled down and not giving him much grip.
What tire is he on?
He's on the mediums.
He's on the mediums, yeah. I figured he would go on the mediums, but... Yeah, so...
And he's going to have to fight his way back through again, and Leica is all over the back of Armesto for the lead. Yeah,
we got some really close gaps right now. Santu, I think, has just overtaken Count right now. And
we have side-by-side Santu and
fighting Show Crime. Is he going to get the move? He's trying to cover off Count.
And Show Crime is ahead for now, but Santu's going to... And we've got yellow flags in Sector 1.
That's Super Bounty. That's Super Bounty.
Super Bounty. He's gone off as well, as rejoins just behind Count Shacula. And look at this three-way fight here between Show Crime, Santu, and Count Shacula for P7.
But Santu is making a
yellow flag.
And that's Morphus again.
Morphus is in the gravel, facing the wrong way.
Mattia Bonotto's trap is played again, Santu loses the rear just a little bit, but he's fighting back already against Show Crime.
And this is a fantastic little scrap here.
We got some.
He starts to gain again with the slipstream. No way. He's got to go down the inside. They make massive contact. Show Crime turns in on him, and they're both into the gravel, and there may be some angry fist waving from the cockpit there.
Yep.
As young Stinson says, thank you very much. Goes up to P11, and we have another yellow flag now in Sector 2. I'm assuming that's probably for the same incident.
Yeah, probably. But those two are still fairly close to each other on track, I think.
Santu keep the fight going. Santu right up behind Show Crime, who I'm not sure if either of them have got damage, and Santu's past him on the hanger straight, and he moves over very aggressively to the right-hand side. I think that's showing him that he's...
I'm just looking on their cars. I'm looking at Show Crime. He doesn't have any wing damage. I don't know about Santu. I'm just going to try and take a look and see if Santu has any. Not from what I can see right now.
Stinson sets the fastest lap.
Not surprised. He is a very quick fellow. He is a very quick Dutchman.
Very much so. You've heard of the Flying Dutchman? Well, here's the Spinning Dutchman.
He's gonna kill you probably, but oh well.
Oh, he wouldn't kill me on track because he's always too far ahead of me.
That is true. But Super Bounty, after his spin out of turn 1, or whatever turn he spun at, a lap or two ago. He's just chasing down Count right now, going through. I think they went through
Coming up to Maggots
Cox.
Beckett's. They're
Yep.
going side by side through Maggots Beckett's, and he backs out. And
Ooh,
he was wise to back out because Count Chocula
yeah.
would have spun him right around there. And Count Chocula's got a bad exit, and we're going to see Super Fantasy coming back at him. Maybe the DRS wide open, overtake mode engaged. Rich Mix, the holy trinity of overtakes as he gets down the inside of Chocula quite easily there, and gets the overtake done before the corner even approaches. As young Stinson also gets past fond of him.
Varmesto, he's still got a hold of the lead. Leica's still, though, on the trail, or on the tail
He's
of him
really,
right now.
really hounding him here for P1.
Havoc sits in P3 right now, followed by his teammate.
Stinson sets fastest lap again.
I'm looking at the two Mercedes. Could we possibly see a battle like 2019's battle? That was a really neat battle, and honestly, that battle honestly made this one of my all-time favorite tracks. Just seeing Valtteri and Lewis just trade
Lewis getting the
positions
move
constantly.
done, and people thinking it's over. Then Valtteri coming back at him into the next corner.
That was like my favorite moment of the year.
Valtteri getting past, and he just says, "Hold my porridge." Straight back down
Lord
the inside.
Zed right now, he's in the middle of a Red Bull sandwich right now between Count and Stinson, but he's gonna move out of that sandwich.
Not anymore, he's not.
Yeah, not anymore. Stinson goes wide.
He goes, that was a tasty sandwich. That's going to give me the energy now to get back after Super Bounty. See you later, buddy.
Yes, and Stinson's now on the tail of his teammate right now.
Will we see some team orders here, do you think?
I don't know. I don't think these two really talk that much, but Count, he's trying to fight back against Lord Zed right now.
He kicks up a load of dirt and goes a little bit wide.
Yes, he does, and...
Oh, and Stinson's got to just go down the inside, and Count Chocula doesn't leave him the space. They touch.
Yeah, you gotta leave that space. So like Fernando Alonso said.
Let's see, will they go side by side into the first? I don't think they are. Stinson's being smart. He moved out of the slipstream. Ooh,
yeah.
And he nearly goes into the back of Chocula. He does tap the rear end of Chocula.
And he's gonna send it down the inside.
Locks
and he
up
makes
on the
it
front
stick.
right, but he gets the move done.
So he's back up to 9th place. He's back up to 9th place. Vilsek is still on the tail of his teammate, just coming out of Lawfield right now.
As Morphus is into the pits.
And Leica's overtaking Varmesto, and we missed it. Oh no. We missed an overtake.
We have yellow flags in Sector 3.
It's from the pit stop, I think. As Morphus, I think he's just retired from the race. But, so far we've got ourselves a very entertaining race. Varmesto, he's trying to catch Leica right now as he's been overtaken by the Flying Finn.
One of it is chasing down Count Chocula through Maggots Beckett's.
Ooh.
And we have a yellow flag into Sector 1.
Yeah, it's the Williams of Morphus. It's the Williams of Morphus, who's retired from the race.
Santu picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Poor Santu. Poor Santu. Yeah, and they're all having to go around that Williams. I'm surprised it's not off the track yet. But,
Super Bounty then picks up a time penalty. 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings on track limits.
Yeah, I'm just looking right now. Stinson, he's caught up to Lord Zed. They're about to go down the Wellington Straight here. And Stinson just zooms past that AlphaTauri. And now he's set a purple first sector, so he's got that pace on those medium tires right now. So only two medium runners right now.
I do apologise. I will be just 1 second.
Okay. Yeah. So we got two medium runners right now. That's Stinson and Vilsek right now. Stinson just picked up a 3-second time penalty. That won't help him at all in the race, but yeah, I think now we've got that Williams cleared out of the way from Morphus. Hopefully it didn't affect too many people, but Stinson, he's going to go down the inside, I think, on Super Bounty. No. Is he going to try and go around the outside? Yes, he is. Super Bounty leaves him the space. Are they going to go wheel to wheel through the final chicane here? Yes, they are. But Stinson, is he going to pull ahead of Super Bounty? He does. What a move from Stinson, and what clean racing there from Super Bounty. Some clean racing from the two gentlemen. And I think Lord Zed's going to jump in there as well. And yeah, we got some very, very neat battles happening right now between these three drivers for 7th place right now. Super Bounty, he's got the DRS. He's trying to break that toe on Lord Zed as well. But he's trying to defend there. And yeah, we got ourselves a really, really good battle here. As I think Bondavin has just overtaken Count right there. But holy moly, we've got some clean racing going on for 7th place right now. Whew.
I'm
You
back.
back? Alright, good. Yeah, you just missed some
I do
very...
apologise about that.
No, it's fine. You just missed some very good racing from Stinson and Super Bounty and Lord Zed.
Well, it looks like it's still ongoing because Lord Zed is right on the back of Super Bounty, but I think Super Bounty may well have just been saved by having the DRS there from young Stinson, but I don't think he will for long, as Stinson is going to run off down the road, I think, judging by his pace today.
Yeah, he made a really good move on last lap, where he like him and Super Bounty went cleanly wheel to wheel through the chicane. Like, they left each other plenty of space for some good clean racing.
I mean, Stinson's in with a good opportunity of a really good finish here, but he has got to watch out because he does have a 3-second time penalty, as Vilsec also picks up a 3-second time penalty.
I wonder how much of these time penalties are from, like, trying to follow the car ahead and the dirty air affecting the car, because that does play into an effect.
Wide
that does
through
play
the
an
high-speed
effect.
corners in this track.
Yeah, so far so no safety car so far, which is a bit surprising in my opinion. So I thought we would have had a safety car off the start after.
We've had quite a few issues, quite a few incidents and issues going on, but yeah, the safety
Varmesto
car...
just picks up another time penalty as he goes into the pits now.
As does Leica.
So does Leica, so they're trying to cover each other off, I think, or maybe one was trying to attempt the undercut and the other was trying to cover him off.
As Lord Zed also boxes.
Yeah, and Stinson's gonna overtake them in the pits, I think. Yeah, he will.
Lord Zed picks up a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh no, that is not good.
Pick up, and that's a spin from Bondavin. Bondavin span in the 3rd sector. He's on the grass.
Coming out of the final turns here.
Just as he enters the chicane.
Yeah, and he's gonna he's gonna have to box probably. He doesn't have any front wing damage from what I've noticed. Yeah, and he's gonna box this lap. Says his tire strategy.
He managed to avoid the wall, I think, but those tires are going to be a bit dirty. As Showcrime picks up a 3-second time penalty through turn 1. Again, exceeding track limits.
Leica and Varmesto are still fairly close to each other on the track, so hopefully those two are able to put on a nice performance.
Going for a move on Havoc here, you know?
Yeah, we could see a move, but
Havoc... Looks like the gap is a little bit too big from...
He's on the not as fresher tire right now. They have the same age of laps, but the soft doesn't last longer, and Havoc pulls into the pits. So Vilsec, and I think this is his return race for OFR F1. He is leading right now.
Jedi pits.
And Stinson now is in 3rd place.
Super Bounty.
Stinson's in 3rd. Who's all in the pits? Jedi and Super Bounty?
Yep, Jedi, Super Bounty, and Santu.
Stinson's pit window is open now.
Count Shakula now comes into the pits.
Yeah, and Stinson's pit window is open now.
And Bondavin continues for another lap, as does Showcrime. And I think Lord Zed has already boxed, so we won't see him
Yeah,
pitting
he's
in.
on 0 lap old mediums. Yeah, I think he boxed last lap, so... Yeah, we got a lot of drivers in the pits right now. Leica, he's currently leading in fourth, or he's in fourth place right now.
We only have 5 drivers yet to make a pit stop, which is Vilsek, Stinson, and Dave A53, Bondavin, and Showcrime, as Stinson runs pretty wide there.
Yeah, I think Stinson's pit window's open. I don't know about Vilsek, so I'm just gonna.
Starting on the medium, you'd think Stinson will be looking to extend this a little bit more, because we saw that the pit strategy of soft to medium was the changeover was going to be around lap 11, which is why we've seen so many pit stops. But I wouldn't imagine if you were running the medium that you would want to pit anytime soon.
He stays out right now, so
you might really be looking to take this to around lap 15, I would imagine, before coming into the soft tires.
He came into the pits, and he gets
and
5 second
a yellow
time
flag
penalty.
in sector 2.
And that's Count. That's Count Shacula.
That's Count Shacula's span, yes. I bet he's touched the gravel on the left-hand side there, and that's
see if he has any front...
over-rotated that car.
I don't think he has any front wing damage. Yeah, no,
I doubt he does. There's not much to hit there, so I think he's gotten away with that, but it's cost him a lot of time, and I'm sure those tyres are a little bit toasty.
Bondavin's gone into the pits finally.
Boxes.
And Showcrime, he's still out on 10-lap old softs.
We may have a little bit of a battle now between Showcrime and Lord Zed as Zed's caught up to him. Yeah, he's really caught up to him in the first sector, and he has to lift off there.
Ooh.
And I don't know why he hasn't gone for the move yet. I think he was playing it slow, and he's going to set himself up for a switchback on Showcrime here.
Ooh.
See if he can get the drive. He's got the inside line. Showcrime's going to get a better exit though, because Lord Zed got a little bit of wheel spin, but we'll see, can Lord Zed come back at him? I don't think he can. It looks like Showcrime may be running a little bit lower downforce there than Lord Zed.
Setups are a very crucial thing
pretty slippery in the straight. And he's just trying to squeeze his way in the inside. He's just trying to find a space, but he can't. And see if he can get Showcrime on the exit. But Showcrime's got a better exit, I think.
And what's this? This is causing Super Bounty and Jedi to catch back up to him.
Lord Zed's apparently left the session on my screen.
Yeah, same. He might have had some connection issues, so
hope he gets that sorted soon, as Endave 53 and Stinson both pick up 3-second time penalties. That's Stinson's second. And I'm pretty sure it's Lord Zed driving, because he's keeping in touch with Showcrime, so I doubt it's the AI.
No, it is the AI, because of the there's a red X when you see his name on the when you go on TV Podcam, and Super Bounty makes a move.
That's a massive crash!
Oh no!
Oh, and he's out of this race. He's hit the wall very hard indeed, and that may well be a safety car, because that is a humongous crash, and Jedi's off.
And that's at the pit lane. Yep, safety car.
It is a safety car. We see a full course yellow. And
so this is going to give
who hasn't pitted yet.
Vilsek, Stinson are the ones that I know of, and
Showcrime. This is going to really play into Stinson's hands now, as he's just going to do Maggots Beckett. He's definitely going to pit.
Super Bounty's going to be frustrated with himself there.
Oh, and that did look like... I was watching on board of, I think it was Lord Zed, and that did look like he went off at very high speed there, looked like a very severe incident.
Yeah, Vilsek's in. This is going to be a free pit stop, I think, for Vilsek and Stinson.
This really plays into Stinson's hands. He should be able to serve some of his penalties as well in this pit stop, and...
I don't know if you can serve 3 seconds, though, like 3-second penalties.
A lot of time. And I think he may well come out even ahead of Leica. I'm not sure. What do you think? Do you think he'll come out ahead of Leica? Leica's just coming past the pit entry.
Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be close. It's going to be close.
Get ahead. Vilsek definitely will, I think.
Yeah, Vilsek will. I don't know about...
Stinson and Vilsek both onto the soft tyres, I think. Is that Vilsek onto the mediums?
No, he's onto the soft.
Soft tyres. So, and yeah, I think Leica just gets young Stinson, as does Van Mesto.
Yeah, we got some guys in the chat.
And Havoc? Yeah. I think and Havoc as well.
No, Havoc pit a few laps ago.
Yeah, Havoc's got Stinson though in the pits. He's ahead of him.
Oh, he does. Oh. So Stinson to P5 after that. I thought it was going to be possibly a free pit stop, but
Stinson's
apparently
going to be
not.
in a good position for the rest of this race, but he needs to make
Vilsack
sure he
though,
doesn't get
he's got
any
to be
more of these
also in a good
penalties.
position. Vilsack's got to be in a really good position right now. He's got a pretty good focus right now. So we got some guys in the chat right now. Cam's in here,
I can't.
and we got a
Hi guys.
Bagpuss Gruff I think in here as well. I'm not 100% sure. Um, but yeah, we got Cam in here, and people are wondering. So finally we're getting confirmation. Uh, he says turn 9 side by side, got the front end of the stick and hit the wall harder than I would have liked. Right before the S's. Yeah, and yeah. So finally, at least we got some confirmation a little bit more on what happened with Cam, as I wasn't 100% sure what happened. So yeah, so who do you think benefits the most from this safety car right now? Like, um, Will, who do you think will benefit the most from the safety car?
I think Stinson. I think Stinson or Vilsack actually, because Vilsack didn't really look at all in a position to actually take the lead of this race. It looked mostly like it was going to be between Leica and Varmesto for the lead, but just extending his stint has really brought him into this now. And now he leads the race, of course, on fresher tyres as well. Don't forget than Leica and Varmesto, and he's on the soft tyres. So
Yeah, Santu's also gone
we're
into the
gonna have
pits
to
for
see.
some medium, or not mediums, for some softs.
Mm,
We also got Santu, and
looks
he
like
pit a lap ago or so. I think we're gonna get one or two more laps of this safety car. So
yeah, I believe so. As yeah, I mean, I think Vilsack. We're gonna see his pace compared to Leica and Varmesto because just based on the tyres, he should be pulling away. But we'll see if there's a performance deficit from the actual driver.
yeah, yeah,
But just based on the status of these race cars, it should be Vilsack's race to lose. But
yeah.
you can't write off Stinson
Vilsack
to.
though, he's a really good racer, and I've raced against him. He is one quick fellow. He is very, very quick.
Yeah, we'll have to see how well he can do because we know Varmesto and Leica, of course, are also incredibly fast. As is Havoc. We've got
And Stinson.
we could see Stinson. I mean, he's got quite a lot of penalties compared to everybody else. I think we could maybe even see Stinson win on the road and then have that taken away by penalties. Anything could happen really, and that's the beauty of this right now. Anything
Mm-hmm.
really could happen.
Yeah, so Count is just coming on the old pit straight before the track change to where the pit lane is now, and no message saying safety car in, if I'm correct, right?
No, I think it's going to be another lap at least of safety car,
Yeah.
which we'll pay into Count Chocula's hands as he's going to catch up now. I
Mm-hmm.
would have caught up anyway as he's on the back of Jedi now. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see when Vilsack tries to bolt from the safety car as well. Will it be early? Will it be late? He may well try and just as Havoc picks up a 5-second penalty for a collision with
Oh,
Zed under the safety car.
that's not good. And
And Stinson's passed Zed. That's just
yeah,
happened.
yeah, I was.
I'm not sure. And Stinson's got a 5-second time penalty for it, ignoring yellow flags. Oh, safety cars in this game do make
Mm-hmm.
such a mess with penalties. Stinson's now just paused the game. He's going to let the AI drive for this one to try and avoid getting himself some penalties.
Yeah, that might be a safe thing to do.
But I think Stinson and Vilsack are probably going to be wanting this safety car to carry on because it's only going to play into their hands as they have the soft tyres, which of course do wear out the fastest of all the 3 tyre compounds available to the drivers. So it's going to mean that they can just push
Yeah,
even more of an intensity the
yeah,
remainder
that
of
is
this race.
true.
Because they're not going to be wearing those tyres out very much under the safety car.
Just checking some of the stuff right now. Yeah, so far everybody's just been having a good race so far. Like, of the people that are still in. Unfortunate for
I
the
think
guys who have
we,
retired. Like, I was
yeah,
so
with
confused what happened with Super Bounty.
yeah, it'd be
Because that
interesting to
was
find out what did happen
big.
there, because from my perspective, he just came flying across the screen out of nowhere and really took me by
Yeah.
surprise, and then thumped into the wall.
So, yeah, we're gonna have
We'll
safety
see.
car
And
in this lap, so...
Santu is going to be like a child in a candy shop, though, with Zed and Dave and Bondovin ahead of him
Mm-hmm.
on medium tyres, with him on fresh softs. So see what he can do here as well. That'll be interesting to see.
Mm-hmm. That's a interesting analogy. Yep, safety car will be in this lap, so Vilsek is gonna determine when the pack will accelerate. Like, it's his right to do that, and yeah, it's his call on when the field will accelerate. So hopefully we don't have an issue like Magello, where
Oh, I do hope not.
that'll be unfortunate if that
Although it would
happens.
create some drama.
Mm-hmm. It
And
would.
Vilsek's gone, and Leica's locked up, and I think he's going to fall out of touch a little bit here now with
And Vilsek, he's flying right now.
Vilsek. And yeah, Vilsek already out of
And
a
Stinson.
second of Leica, and Stinson's up to 4th place.
He's chasing
No,
down
he's 2
Havoc.
tenths behind Havoc, and it
Ooh, and he
looks
locks
like...
up.
oh, he's got to go right the way around the outside. What a move by young Stinson
Wow.
on Havoc.
And some good, clean racing from those two.
Wow. That's Havoc gets a 3-second time penalty running wide,
But still,
wow.
some good,
That
clean
was
racing
fantastic.
from these gentlemen. So
Absolutely incredible move there by Stinson.
yeah, and
He's gonna go
Vilsek's
after
got the
Leica
jump
now.
on. Vilsek got the jump on Leica.
Yeah, Vilsek now 2 seconds down the road, as Stinson's now going to be chasing down Leica, because we know how fast Stinson is. He is an absolute alien behind the wheel. Yeah, you can see the first place car ahead of him, but
and it looks like
he's got to
Lord Zed
dispatch
was
Leica
able
first if he
to.
wants to make a run for it.
And it looks like Lord Zed was able to connect back, which is nice to see. But we got ourselves a battle
Let's take a
coming
Santu
at the
bridge over
back.
2 seconds time penalty.
Santu was, I think, forced off the track by Bondovin.
And he's going to go straight back down the inside again, though. The rear gets a little bit unsettled, but he gets the move done.
And Bondovin,
And
he's going to think
Stinson's
about
now
going
within half a second
down the
of Leica.
inside. He leaves it be.
Vilsek sets the fastest lap, and we got to go back to Stinson and Leica here. See, Stinson looks to the inside.
And he takes fastest lap now.
Is he going to go around the? Is he going to dive down the inside here now of Leica? He is going to dive it down the inside. He locks up. He gets it slowed down. He gets the car turned in, and that's his position. I think, as long as he doesn't do a Max Verstappen and mess up this corner, which I don't think he will do.
Yeah, I don't think.
And
he will
now
either.
he's just got Vilsek in his sights.
Yeah, we got Show Crime chasing down Bondovin now.
With the pace that Stinson has shown this race, I think it is possible, even though he has got a lot of penalties, that in 8 laps, he may be able to get past Vilsek and then try and disappear up the road. But we'll.
Oh, and Bondovin, him and Show Crime made contact. Oh, they made contact. Him and Bondovin, they made contact.
I think Bondovin's gotten away unscathed. I can't see any wing damage. I think
No,
he will be okay,
he didn't
but
hit the
that's
wall.
the,
He didn't.
Show
He's
Crime.
fine. He's fine in that perspective of wing damage, but tires, he's got them probably heated up.
Have a look at. Shakula's all over Jedi 2 Maggots Beckett's, but he just can't find anywhere to go to get past. Show Crime picks up another 3-second time penalty, and these penalties fall in like raindrops there.
Yeah, they are, and it also looks like Count's been able to rejoin back. I think he was also possibly having some connection issues, or maybe that was only Lord Zed, but DRS, I think, is enabled now, so guys who are within DRS range will be able to get an advantage upon the DRS zones, which is very nice to see.
And I think we could see a little bit of a fight forming here for the bottom step of the podium, as Leica, Havoc and Varmesta would all All pretty
And
damn close
Havoc's also
together.
catching. Varmesto, he's
Yep,
got the
Leica, Havoc,
DRS.
and Barmesto. We're all in this little
Little mini
little
train.
trio here.
Yeah, and Stinson, he's only
We'll try and make
1.8
it
seconds behind Vilsek.
Yeah, but I don't think he's catching him very quickly, really. I mean, the gap was...
It was
I don't know,
4
we'll have to wait and
seconds.
see.
It was 4 seconds, about a few, or
Was
like
it
2
4
laps.
seconds?
4 or 3 at least. It was a big gap.
Oh, I didn't realise it was that much. Perhaps he is catching him incredibly quickly then. They fly through Maggots and Beckett's now.
Mm-hmm. Which means
I think, as I
Vilsek
said,
is struggling in a certain area.
As I actually predicted before, it looks like it may well be the case that Stinson could take the win on the road, but could he then lose the first place based on the time penalties? Because
Yeah,
I
possibly.
think Stinson probably has picked up the most penalties because every time it's popped up, I think Stinson's been the main culprit of these 2-second time penalties. As Endave and Havoc both pick one up, so I think the order's going to be completely muddled up through the whole field as well, especially with the safety car happening this late. It's going to bunch people up, and the people with the penalties are really going to suffer for it, I think, as Vilsek locks up, and Stinson now just within a second going onto this straight, but I think he would have been just out of range of the DRS detection point. We'll have to wait and see as he crosses the line, and no, he hasn't. He's got DRS.
He does. Ooh.
And Vilsek is going to be sweating.
Yeah,
That's a big lock-up from Stinson, and he's still closing the gap. Now only half a second between the two cars.
Varmesto, Havoc, and Leica, they're
Santu's
still
past
very
Zed.
close.
They're side by side, though. And I think Santu's got the move done there on Lord Zed.
And he does.
And do you think Stinson could make a move down the hanger straight? What do you think?
Yeah, I think he could. Yeah, he's got that gap.
Yeah, as Havoc picks up another penalty, and yeah, here we go. Rich Mix will be engaged, overtaking the slipstream, DRS wide open, the holy trinity of overtakes as he goes and maybe has a look down the inside. He can't quite, but
is he gonna?
He could come back at Vilsek here if he is.
He's
going to hold it down the outside, I think, of Vilsek now.
Wow.
Vilsek's going to fight it though down the inside, but I think Stinson's just going to, he's just going to get that move wrapped up now, and
what a move!
This is it now. Stinson has just got to try and just get the power down and just try and build as big a gap as he can with Vilsek, and Vilsek will just need to try and keep it as close to Stinson as he can. I don't know if Vilsek will know about how many penalties Stinson has as Varmesto picks up a penalty himself.
Unless he radios in with Jeff.
We'll have to wait and see. But he's not letting this one go now. His overtake mix is on, and his DRS is wide open, but I think he's just not got the traction. Stinson's kept it as he's as both of them lock up there, actually.
Yeah, they got a 5-second gap upon on Leica.
Oh, look how close Leica, Havoc, and Barmesto are. Barmesto almost pushing Havoc through that corner. As they concertina away from each other on the straight.
Now coming through Cobbs right now. Now towards Maggots and Beckett's.
Zed is also all over. Zed is also all over Santu, but we'll watch this little scrap intently as it's for the final podium position.
I can't tell if he's gaining on him. He's slowly kind of gaining on him, but he's also losing a bit of time.
Looks like he gains it back in the straights of the slipstream and then falls back a little bit through the corners. But look, Vilsek, he's not letting Stinson sprint away as much. I mean, Stinson definitely does have the pace over him, but he's still within a second. So,
yeah.
Maybe Vilsek does know about those penalties.
He's going to get the DRS.
Keep as close as he can. He will have the DRS. That should hopefully
There's 4
help
laps
him
to
keep
go.
in touch with Stinson.
They're on practically even tires, so they're on even tires, so. And Stinson locks up.
Have a quick look.
He locked up a little bit. I think he locked up in both turns there. We got ourselves a pretty good race on our hands here. And Varmesto,
it's been entertaining from start to finish. And
Varmesto, he's pretty close, and Stinson picks up another penalty, so could Vilsek take first place? He's within the DRS still. I'm gonna quickly swap back, actually. He's going for it. He's going down the inside. And he makes it. Does he make the move stick? Stinson.
He's gonna go
oh,
deep,
he
though.
goes off track.
And Stinson's gonna come straight back at him.
Oh, oh, this is some good racing. This has been an awesome finale for the final race of Division 4. And sorry if
Silverstone just does not fail to deliver.
Sorry if I interrupt you quite a bit. I'm sorry. It's just
That's not a problem at
an
all.
entertaining race. We got a yellow flag in Sector 3. We got a pile up at the final turn between Bondavin and Endiv. But
I have just looked. Stinson has 14 seconds worth of penalties.
how much does Vilsek have?
Quickly have a look for you now, but I doubt it's that much.
And Endiv's out. He's spun at the Matteo Binotto trap, and there's a safety car.
Oh, another safety. And this is really, really bad news for young Stinson.
This also could be bad news for Vilsek. Leica could take first. These two could be out of the podium positions, possibly.
I'm just having a look at for Vilsek now, and I think he only has the 1 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, he does. He only has 1
and they
3-second
both go into the pits. They're in the pits.
And they're both boxed.
Yeah.
Leica's going to stay out, and why would they pit? Has this just handed the race win to Leica?
Possibly. Possibly. Those are the only two drivers who have gone into the pits. Maybe they thought they had the gap.
I don't know. I think they're both too experienced. You'd think they were too experienced to make that mistake, but...
Yeah, who knows what's happening there.
Yeah, Leica does not have any penalties, so...
So...
We'll see where they come out, but... They're down in P9. And,
and...
P7, and I
think we're only going to have, I think, 1 lap of racing or something.
If it may even end under safety car, and why? Why would they pit?
Yeah.
I'm dumbfounded.
1 lap to go, really.
Why would you box?
Yeah, and Count, he's a far distance back from the pack, so we might only get like 1 or 2 laps, or only 1 lap of race, or maybe none. Maybe we'll finish underneath a safety car.
I don't think I've ever seen an F1 2020 or any F1 game race actually end on a safety car, but
neither have I.
We'll see here, because
this is...
I have no idea why Stinson and Vilsek would box, though. They really just
threw away the win. Unless they were just unless they both had a frick ton of penalties. Or, well,
maybe
you said Vilsek only had the 3.
Vilsek only had a 3-second penalty, and safety car's in this lap, so we're going to have 2 laps of racing, but...
Yeah, and Count's a far distance away from the pack, so...
Yeah, I don't see Vilsek being able to... Of course, he's going to be a lot faster than the cars around him, but in 2 laps, is he going to be able to get to Leica? I really
don't know.
think so.
Unless there's a lot of shenanigans that happens right off the start, then...
But they'll have to watch out, because he doesn't want too many shenanigans, because another safety car would be even worse for him, I think. Maybe he'd pit again.
Yeah, I don't know if they would bring out the safety car. Hopefully... Alright, we're about to go racing again here for the 2nd time, and we've gone green. Leica currently leads the pack, followed by Havoc and then Vermesto, and they seem to be going around
Vilsek already looking at a move on, and Jedi's off. Vilsek's hit him in the rear. Jedi is off, and he's out the race. That's a tyre off for Jedi. He's completely out of this race. Oh,
and that's going to be
what happened there was
infuriating for Jedi.
Vilsek gained so much time on Jedi through turn 1 that he actually I think he went straight into the rear of Jedi and unsettled Jedi's car, and that's it. He just got
And
catapulted
Santi's
off.
thinking about a move on Varmesto. Santi was thinking about a move on the Renault of Varmesto. As we're now on the TV pod cam of Varmesto as he's being chased down by an angry penguin.
We'll see what Santu can do. He's gaining on him through Max Beckett's, and he's taking
So
a good
is
line there. He's
Vilsack.
focused on the exit, I think.
So is
And
Vilsack.
yeah, Vilsack's still in this fight, so obviously undeterred by the ruining of Jedi's race. So, well, he's fallen back a little bit from Santu there.
He's out of the
run out
ERS
of
deployment.
He's
He's out of the deployment for
not going to
ERS.
help him. As Stinson picks up yet another penalty, and Stinson,
no.
I think, will finish dead last.
That's
Of the remaining cars,
unfortunate.
we have a yellow
a
flag,
yellow
and that's
flag.
Count Shakula who's round.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Count Shakula's had more spins than laps completed here today at Silverstone.
Oh no.
Not been the best for him, and Havoc is going to be trying to challenge Leica, I think, because
Stinson.
Vilsack's passed Santu.
Stinson
And
dives
Varmesto
down the
locks up,
inside
and
on
Vilsack's
Lord
gonna be right on
Zed.
him. And he's got the move done, and
Oh,
we're going to see a big fight here between Varmesto, Vilsack, Stinson, and possibly even Lord Zed, but he's fallen back a little bit. But
Yeah, and Havoc, he's
this is it.
probably
This
going
is
to
the
take a
last
solid...
lap of the race. It's do or die.
Yeah, it's do or die for everybody. This has been an interesting finale. Everybody's on the edge of their seats probably right now.
It's going to be strap mode 7 for these drivers now as Stinson's all over Vilsack. He moves to the inside. They're going to go side by side through this corner, I think.
And Stinson
Stinson
sneaks
gets
into
the
fourth.
move done. And
What a move.
Santu's going to have a go at Vilsack, I think. He's right up behind him. No, not quite into Maggotts Beckett's, but through the hanger straight. We don't know what we'll see. And that's it. Santu's round and Vilsack's round. They've touched each other. They've hit each other. They're both round.
Man.
Lord Zed says thank you very much and gets past. And I think Leica's going to keep the lead here. I don't think Havoc is going to be able to get past him. I think it's going to finish Leica, Havoc, and Varmesto.
Varmesto, he's going to finish, I think, in P3 right now.
As we see Santu still on the grass.
Stinson goes down the inside. He wants that position 3. Stinson takes P3. Varmesto takes P2. Show Crime is in 5th. Lord Zed takes 3rd. Bondavin in 5th. Havoc down in 7th. Counting in 8th. Santu, and this has been a crazy race.
That's major respect there for Vilsack after he thinks that it was his fault, that collision, and he actually stopped on the straight and let Santu pass him.
That's a lot of respect there.
Hats off there to Vilsack as Santu clouts the wall on the way through. And wow, I mean, what
a finale.
an incredible race. And
what a finale.
We don't even know what the finishing order is after penalties applied, so
Stinson will get driver of the
picks
day.
Up the driver of the day, but
understandable. He started dead last and still almost finished in the podium positions. On the road, he pretty much did, but in terms of penalty, this was an awesome finale. Wow. This has been a insane finale. Leica will take first place.
Oh, goodness me.
He is our champion of the world for Division 4. So congratulations, Leica. You are the champion of the world.
Leica,
you secured it last
everybody
race.
Else with penalties.
You secured it last race. I wasn't sure if you did, but this race I know you did. But still, congratulations, Leica, on champion of the world.
And we'll see. Can we get some Fs in the chat for Santu and Vilsack on that last lap? That wasn't great, but
Leica's the only one who didn't pick up penalties. Wow.
That was absolutely incredible. And yes, Cam does give an F in chat for Vilsack and Santu on that last lap. But wow, what a race. And it's basically a race where if you finish the race, you get a point.
Yeah. That was amazing.
Chaos.
That was one hell of a finale. I don't know what else I could say, but hopefully next season can bring us even better action, as we're going to be taking a 1-week break after this Or,
I'm gonna miss you, bud.
I know. We'll be back in a week or two.
But yeah, we'll be back shortly, and
Mm-hmm.
that's an incredible race.
Yep, we've already got some of the calendar stuff set up. We're just figuring out like teams and stuff. We're still figuring out some stuff, and we're also going to be having an F2 division on I think a Tuesday. So
Mm.
I won't be able to commentate for that because I have school. But oh well. But thank you everybody for tuning in for season 3 of OFR, and it's been an amazing journey with everybody in the chat and just overall everyone in the league. And we hope to see you all next season. And
Yeah, I
and
want to say a
every
quick thank you to everyone in OFR for bringing me on board for these last couple of races. It's been absolutely fantastic time. So thanks to everybody who raced, everybody who worked so hard behind the scenes to make this league as incredible as it is. And I can't wait to be back for next season.
yeah, and hopefully it'll be just as interesting as this season. So hopefully, so we'll see you all in I think 1 or 2 weeks. And well, we'll see you then, everybody. Have a good one.